Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm here with this week's Pick a Card Weekly Tarot reading. Okay, it's really pretty simple. Just pick a number now between 1 and 5 and I'll do a Psychic Tarot interpretation for you. I've got my number. You can have more than one number if you want, if you're not sure. If you have 5 numbers, well, good luck. That might be very interesting to try and figure out. Okay, let's go to the board now and have a look at these cards. What do they have to say for the week commencing 2nd of May 2022? Now, don't get caught up on the date. Really doesn't matter what date it is. Just know that whatever energy is coming up, that's something for you to focus in the coming days, okay, regardless of what date. Alrighty, there's no such thing in time. There's no such thing as time in spirit. Right, okay, so card number 1, we're doing something about a racetrack. Will you be a winner this week or in the coming days? So I see a racetrack. I see the white picket fencing around, or the white fencing around the track, and coming up to the finish line, and there's a whole bunch of horses that are trying to finish at the same time. Now, sometimes this is not just about you, what's going on in your mind, your ego. Sometimes it's about the energies underneath in your subconscious that are coming up as well. And sometimes we're all working together on the same page. That's when it's likely to be successful. If we are in two minds about something, or we have conflicting energies underneath, so to give you an example, you say, oh, I want to lose some weight, but then there's some energies underneath that don't want you to lose weight, because if you're a certain weight, which might be heavier than what you would like, it feels safer, it feels more comfortable. And so you've got conflicting energies there. That's when you've got that sort of scenario, it's very hard to be a winner. Okay, the card that comes up is the 3 of Cups, which is very interesting because this fits exactly into what I'm saying. We've got a group of people here that are seemingly working together for this common goal. Sometimes the common goal is just to go out and have fun and socialise, and sometimes it might be a work project or something that you work on with another person, like in a team type of environment. They're all here in the fish's mouth. What this suggests is that, yes, you'll go out, you have fun, but not exactly 100% on the same page. So there can be confrontations. Things can come up where you don't actually always agree, but mostly you agree. So it can bring contentment, it can bring peace and harmony, even though you're totally different people. And this is much like the energies within us. We have a certain sort of shallow kind of range of energies on the surface, which is, you know, what's in our mind or what we think we're doing. But then often underneath down here, there's a lot. It's much deeper, you know, and people, that's where things get complicated. So, you know, when somebody says, oh yeah, she is a complicated person, or the relationship is complicated, the energy's not all going in the same direction, basically. All right, let's look at number 2 now. That was a rather convoluted explanation, wasn't it? I'm sorry. That's just what comes. Okay, so card number 2. Let's go with that one. Yeah. All right, closing my eyes. Winds of change, clouds. So when you look at the clouds, you look at the sky and look at the clouds, and some people think, clouds. Just know that that is a reminder. Reframe it in your mind as a reminder, a positive reminder that things change, and that Spirit is telling you that the clouds may roll in and they can leave rain sometimes, but we need the rain. And the rain can be beautiful even if it results in tears, because sometimes, you know, when I see rain, I know it means the person's been crying. But that can be beautiful, and it can sort of catapult a person to the next stage of development through whatever circumstances they've been through. I love this card, hardly ever comes up. It's the 8 of Pentacles. This is about doing work, but it's got a spiritual leaning. So with my name Smith, of course. Blacksmith, silversmith, metalsmith. It was high technology back in the Middle Ages. But it's about doing work, okay? So blacksmithing often involves your hands. With me, it's typing and, different people, different things, but often involves your hands. There's a level of creativity with it, and so you get to express your creative urges, and it's about being suitably rewarded for what you do. You need to take action, obviously. See the red legs? Just sort of thinking about it means not much is going to happen. You need to take action. You need to use your labour, your creative process, and you need to express. See this blue here? It's like the blue of the throat chakra. So you need to self-express. She's got boots on here, but they're sort of dark coloured. So it's like, you launch into something. You don't know 100% what it's going to turn out to be, but you have an idea of how you want to express yourself. I love it. Okay, if you pick card number 2, you probably got some work this week, and you should be well rewarded. If you're not well rewarded, then you might think about changing job, for example. Card number 3. Card number 3. Let's see what comes out. Card number 3. Okay, closing my eyes. I've got a door here in front of me. It's an old wooden door with a black hinge, and the emphasis is on the hinge. The flexibility of being able to open up to an opportunity. Could be an opportunity coming, but are you a bit rusty? Perhaps you don't recognise it, or maybe it's something you used to do before and you haven't done it for a while, so you might be feeling a bit rusty. Practice makes perfect. The Justice card, this is fabulous. This is about karmic law, okay? So an opportunity might come up where it's good karma comes back to you for something you've done in the past. Maybe it is an old job. You've got to balance it up. This is also very useful for any legalities that you may have, and especially fellow Librans. Sometimes this card comes up and it's specifically for Libra. Libra has a very strong relationship with justice, okay? So what's a just outcome for all concerned is usually what's in the mind of a Libran. Some decisions to be made. You have to weigh up the evidence in front of you, but you don't have all of the evidence because you're dressed in black, so some things are out of your purview. See the blindfold here? You can't see exactly what's going on. But if you listen to your psychic ability and your intuition, this little owl on the shoulder here, you'll be able to get good information from your intuition. A lot of red in the card means action, take action, move forward, feet on the ground, be practical, okay? So card number 3, a situation where karma could come up, and it's not always negative, it can be positive. And something comes back and, you can weigh up the situation, make a decision about it. It's a positive vibe. Okay, so card number 4 for this week. Let's see. I'll go with that one on top. Closing my eyes, salmon, fish, that pink salmon, that colour, pinky sort of orangey. It's got orangey tones in it as well. And fish are about, again, from your subconscious. The Christians used to use the sign of the fish to let other Christians know back in, Roman days that, they were a member of the club, so to speak. And so the fish has long been associated with the subconscious, okay? Your dreams, the little flashes you get in the daytime, especially if you meditate. It's great to spend 10 minutes outside away from everybody and your devices and just sit to see what you get. Okay, card number 4, King of Pentacles. This is wonderful for your money situation this week. There could be some improvement here. This denotes somebody who's usually pretty honest, especially with money, conscientious, a noble, sort of person. It's a masculine energy, so there could be some analytical ability here. Time to take some of the harvest, enjoy what you've worked for, okay? So somebody like this could come across your path to help you with your money. It could be some sort of mentor, financial consultant, accountant, somebody who's good handling money, but also see the just in purple, that suggests that it's the indigo, more the indigo purple, so the crown chakra and also the third eye. So there's some sort of sense of being able to work with money from intuition, using intuition. So that's good news. If you can't find somebody like this, or you don't know somebody like this energy will be in your subconscious somewhere. You have to go back down and do a meditation. Contact your ancestors, because there will be a King of Pentacles there somewhere, basically. Alrighty, let's go with number 5 now and see what we come up with. Card number 5 for this week. Alrighty, okay, we'll go with that one. Closing my eyes, I see cars again, this sort of theme of moving forward and at a good steady rate. So this is not like you just get picked up and put in another place. You have to work towards this gradually, but slow and steady wins the race, and it's solid, reliable, and that sort of thing. King of Wands. Yes, well, you don't become a king in 5 minutes, do you? Not usually. The King of Wands is somebody extremely motivational. You'll see he's got his feet on the ground. He's got his lizard here, which is like talking about listening to natural instincts. There's green, gold, and red. The opportunities, these energies of the solar plexus, the authority, the credibility. This is also fatherhood type energies, like of the good father, the positive father. And there's also sunflowers in the background there, which is all about, insight, awareness, happiness, things like that. Yeah, so this is very beneficial. A king is like a master. So this is a master of motivation. This wooden throne here in the background is being practical and down to earth with it. So this is a very favourable card too. You're probably feeling like you got more energy this week if you've picked card number 5. Okay, so you can see there's one major, but there's 2 kings here. So, it's not a wildly significant week. There's a bit of focus on money and, we've got wands, pentacles, so the earthly, so your body as well. Motivation, emotions. Yeah, not a lot about thinking though. No swords this week. That's okay. It's all right not to think sometimes, but if you are dealing with money, thinking helps, okay? All right, so there are your cards. I hope you find this useful. Thanks for watching me today. Please leave a like or a comment, share on your socials. That would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so very much. And if you're new, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell right now. It's really important to hit the notification bell so you can really be aware when I do a new video. Okay, have a wonderful week, everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com, for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.